Hello everyone and welcome back to my YouTube channel. Today I have some happy mail to share with you using the newly released today digital stamp by Rachelle Anne Miller called Summer Rain. This new digital stamp is one of my all-time favorites, and that might be because I'm a tiny bit biased, as in the artwork that Rachelle Anne Miller creates herself with her amazing combos and her amazing illustrations of this digital stamp is going to be on the wall in my baby girl's bedroom. My little girl got a stuffed animal of a duck, um, and I am so in love with it. It's kind of a big one, so goose, duck. I think you can see this adorable critter as one of them. Definitely is just, well, it's a match made in heaven. So I was so excited when Rachelle Anne Miller came up with this illustration, the colors that she used, but I was even more excited when she asked us whether we wanted to create something with this digital stamp. And so I immediately printed this image out, started coloring. I love the colors that she used on her artwork. But I wanted to give some more inspiration to you also. I went with some different colors for my card here today. And this card ended up to be a Happy Meal card, but I think that this image can go for so many more occasions. So mine is Happy Meal, but I actually contemplated about using it for a birthday card or just, even just coloring this image without using a sentiment you can do. And then in the center of the card itself, you can completely write what you need to write depending on the occasion. For the coloring, in case you're wondering, the Copic combinations are listed on my blog post, so you can easily find all the information there. The flowers, I wanted them to be really soft, so I went with this orange yellow idea. But for this big one, I really wanted just to have the idea of it being yellow in the center, yellow orangey in the center, and then like white leaves. I wanted to add a shadow, but I didn't want to use gray, so I went with this yellow that I will use in other combinations, and I ended up adding E40 on top of it to just soften it out, to not have it too fluorescent or anything like that. So I just softened it. That's something that you can do all the time. It's something that I forget quite often, but you don't only can make like combinations with the same color family. You can always combine others and new things out, make things more vibrant. It's all up to you. Truly, the possibilities are endless with your markers, but it's just sometimes you don't think about it. So again, for the other flowers, I kind of kept going with the same markers. You know me, I love clean and simple, and whenever I have a scene tends to be more out there and being busier. For me, find it, well, I find it easier to use the same combinations to keep it kind of soft and not too busy whenever I have big scenes, whenever I use the same combination. So you keep the same families going on and it just softens things. It's less busy. It's just like that. For me personally, of course, but truly make a rainbow bouquet of flowers. It will be stunning. I just kept it to my own style a bit here. So yeah, but tons of possibilities. And there are also other design team members that already created some inspiration with this digital stamp. So definitely check it out on Instagram, but also on the website you can find all of the inspiration, and just enjoy the coloring process, I guess. So here for the grass, I just kept it to the grass that is intended here, but you can of course add more greenery if you want to You can do some ink blending, you can do a sky if you want to, but you know, again, clean and simple is kind of my style. So to keep it clean and simple, I also have tons of white space on this card. Truly, this scene, there is enough going on to not have to worry about a sky or anything like that. You can, but you don't have to. So here I just used the skin tone that I use all the time. It's a bit a shame that I don't vary more in my skin tones, but it's just what works. And in this case, this card, I really wanted to recreate my little girl here. She's still a baby, so she's now 3 weeks and a half. So she is still kind of little, uh, but well, it's part of it, and I really love like the newborn stage. So I'm glad that she's still little. So I'm recreating her. She has brown hair. She has tons of hair actually, which is crazy, but it's really cute at the same time. It's brown. It was darker in the beginning, but it is lightening up, and I just find it so curious and well, I'm amazed each time I see her, and I can just keep looking at her. Probably tons of you know the feeling. So yesterday was my first Mother's Day, and I really enjoyed it. She was kind yesterday. Well, there are tons of sleepless nights, as tons of parents have already experienced. So while we take it one day at a time, and we're just living our lives how she wants it, because she decides everything. But it's a phase, and it's adorable. So yeah. So yesterday was Mother's Day, and I'm glad that today this digital stamp is released. I truly hope that you all love it as much as I do, because I hope to see so many cards with this digital stamp online on social media, to see just what you create with it, because it is so near and dear to my heart, that I cannot wait to get inspired by everyone that is creating with it. Also, the design team created tons of cards with it, which are adorable. Truly, I don't know where they keep getting all of the inspiration, but they created so many stunning cards, truly. Here on the girl, as Rachelle Anne Miller does often, and it's kind of her style. I love it. She adds like these dotted details or hearts on the clothes of her tiny images, and it's stunning, but I'm just too lazy to avoid those circles in this case, so I just went over it with my marker, taking a white jelly roll pen afterwards to just get it white again, and it's just perfect. Nobody knows, you know. Okay, so the illustration is colored in. Now let's create a card. I'm just using this simple frame. It's the A2 rectangle frame from My Favorite Things, to create a simple frame. For this card, I used the wheat cardstock from Concord and Ninth, which is kind of a craft cardstock, and it's really subtle. So I thought with the colors that I used that it was going to match well. I also die cut my colored panel with it, just to have the perfect spacing, a perfect sizing for my card. And now I can add sentiment. The sentiment is "I'm here for you." It's from the Besties stamp set by Hello Bluebird, and I just thought that with the hug that is going on in this image, that it was just perfect. But you can really use this digital stamp for so many occasions, which I adore. I love it when there are stamp sets and digital stamps whatsoever that you can use for so many occasions, because when you purchase it, it just gives you all these possibilities, and then the purchase really was nothing when you create tons of things with it. So I'm just adding the craft frame on top, and then my card is finished. If you want to, you can add embellishments, glitter, more white jelly roll pen details. That's all up to you. I kept it clean and simple, or as simple as possible. I hope that this card can inspire you, and I truly hope to get inspired by each and every one of you that is creating with this amazing digital stamp. Thank you so much for being here and taking the time to watch this video. I hope I could inspire you, and I'll be back soon with some new crafty inspiration. Bye!